Well, hey there, welcome to my channel. I'm so excited you're here. My name is Melanie Ferguson. We're going to dive in and watch 31, yes, 31 for October 31, Halloween. Fun projects. Definitely let me know which one is your favorite down in the comments below. Without further ado, let's get into it. This is the busted canvas project that went viral. I absolutely love this project. You can do it for any holiday, but this was my Halloween version with the Mackenzie Childs napkins, including the one with the cute crow. So listen, if you want the long tutorials for each of these, I will be linking them in the description below. Okay, the next 4 projects all have to do with pumpkins. So I can't wait for you to see them and let me know which one you love and which one you are going to do first. Kicking off the pumpkins is this really fun pop of pink Mylar Garland pumpkin. I just took each layer, I trimmed it to fit, and I hot glued it onto a faux pumpkin. I think it turned out so cute. I would love, love, love to hear if you try this one for yourself. All right, the second one is just this Dollar Tree pumpkin. I think they still have them this year too. I just used it as a template and I cut out a piece of chenille fabric and hot glued it onto a neutral colored pillow to make the cutest neutral fall pumpkin decor. Not really Halloween, but still pumpkin theme. All right, so the third pumpkin idea is finger painting. I love this take on using your thumbprints in order to make some cute pumpkins with ghosts and jack-o'-lanterns to boot. A really fun no-carve idea. Now this one is a reverse canvas. I just took the canvas off of a Dollar Tree canvas frame, and then I'm using this really fun pink DAP spackle to create my very own pumpkin decor. What do you think? Oh my gosh, I love it. So this is my famous Barbie pumpkin. I just painted it Barbie pink. I added a little bit of this diamond dust just to give it a little bit of magical sparkle. And what do you think? I added a little stem from the yard, and then I also covered this one with just a cute pink Barbie beanie. So fun. All right, so for this project, I just took some Dollar Tree pumpkins, glued them to some Dollar Tree candlestick holders, and made the cutest festive Halloween candlestick holders for my Halloween table. Okay, so now we're leaning into the more Halloween-inspired projects. These are going to be so spooky and fun. I can't wait to hear what you think. We're going to kick it off with the trick-or-treat bags. This is just a really unique way to treat your kids. If you don't want to take them trick-or-treating or you're having a party with a lot of guests, you may want to do these as goodie bags. Fill them with all of their favorite treats. You're just going to use the templates that I will link in the description below to create these one-of-a-kind treat bags. What do you think? So this one is another trick-or-treat alternative. We are going to make a fun trick-or-treat wreath. So you're just going to take little bundles of the ribbon and you're going to tie your candy inside. You're going to secure all of the candy and ribbon bundles to your wreath. Decorate it with a few gift wrapping bows, and then attach some scissors for easy removal of the candy. Now this project is just for fun. You're going to make a Dollar Tree pizza pan mummy. You're going to cover the entire pizza pan with some chalk paint. I used the color white just to kind of blend in with the cheesecloth, and then you're going to decorate it to look like a mummy. Add a bow if desired. How cute is that? I love it. All right, so now for a little spookier project, I grabbed these plastic skulls. These were at Michael's, and then I added some embroidered beads to the actual garland, and you're just going to thread each one in a pattern of your choice. Add it to your Halloween tablescape for just a pop of spooky there. Okay, it's getting spookier. How do I know? Because we are doing 2 different dollhouse haunted house projects. Let's go. Haunted house number 1 starts with this Dollar Tree dollhouse. These are $1.25. You cannot beat the project price. I just covered it with a little bit of black spray paint, put some of these little tea lights that are flameless in the back, and perfect instant haunted house decor. This one is super easy. I hope you'll give it a try. And then for haunted house number 2, I finally found this Arendelle frozen dollhouse on Marketplace. Spray painted it black, and boom, super spooky decor for my living room. I added the fun bats on the wall. What do you think? Now we're going to pop over and do some spider projects. This is just grabbing and gathering some ribbon strips, adding a little button to the center with some stickers and a magnet just to make a quick and easy little piece of decor. And then this is my Whisk Spider. This is a fun version of a spider where you just take a Dollar Tree whisk, peel back all of the pieces, and then clip them to make the little spider legs. I threw a little messy bow with some googly eyes into the center just to give it some character. And I thought this came together so cute. I put it here in this little vignette with my fun Halloween decor. And then this is another spider twist. We've got a Dollar Tree doormat. I have just free-handed a spider web on the front, and then I cut it down to the shape of a spider web. What do you think? Oh my gosh, I know I keep saying that, but I'm serious. I want to know what you think. So this is a really fun kind of a bat-inspired bow. Just tie a regular bow with a zip tie and then clip the sides, clip every single strip like a dovetail, mermaid tail, and that is going to give you the look or appearance of a bat. All right, this one is another fun ribbon project. We are going to make a bow garland. You can do this again for any holiday, but this is my Halloween version. I decided to add buttons to the center of every single one of these, and then I hot glued them together for instant mantle decor. I love this. Okay, so this is a boo basket. This is just taking some Dollar Tree Nautical rope and gluing it into the letters that spell out boo. I thought it turned out adorable. I love it here with the candle at night. And then speaking of boo baskets, this is another take on an alternative to trick-or-treating. You just fill up a cute Dollar Tree basket with all their favorite candies. Now we're going to do 7 different ghost ghoulie projects. I cannot wait to hear which one is your favorite. Grab some paper doilies, cut them out as ghosts, add some eyeballs with some Sharpie, and add tulle for instant garland. Now this is a glass lamp that I will link below, and I love decorating it for every holiday, every season. It's so much fun to just add decor and enjoy. Do you love thrifting as much as me? If so, you're going to absolutely love this project. You go on the hunt for your favorite painting, and then you're going to add some of your own touches to it. I used markers here to add little ghosts and then little bats, and then I ended up adding 3D bats as well. This is such a fun project. Next is this fun Dollar Tree rope ghost. You're going to add rope to it can be this rainbow piece that I found at Dollar Tree, or you can just use a piece of cardboard. Then you're going to unravel the rope to resemble a ghost. Add your felt eyes, a bow, and look how cute she is. This was another fun spackle project I did. I just used the spackle to make little ghosts and the stencil for Hey Beautiful. All right, so this project with ghosts was the Gus Ghost Dupe from Pottery Barn and his little Mrs. Gus. And don't forget, I'll put the tutorials in the description. So for this one, we're going to use a Downy bottle, and we're going to create the most cute ghost vase you've ever seen. So I just took the top off, added a little bit of paint to cover it, and then I put these vinyl stickers on for eyes and a mouth. How cute is this? Super fun. And speaking of repurposing, now we're going to use a book. This one is actually from the dollar store, and I'm cutting out some of the pages about halfway up from the center of the book. Once you have that, you're going to start bending, folding, and hot gluing the pieces together till you have a vase. How cute is this one? I love it too. And then for those extra pieces of book that you didn't use on the vase, you're going to cut out little ghosts. Use a hole punch to cut out some cute eyes for this project. Then string them all onto a garland. Add a little bow, of course, for cuteness, and this is what we got. I love this project. It's so easy and turns out so stinking cute. All right, so for this one, we're going to grab these boo buckets, is what I call them, from Dollar General. I got the mommy size and the me size, so I called it a mommy me ghost project, but these are literally everywhere now, and I just added a few Dollar Tree florals to them to cute them up. I added the little boo sign, and I absolutely love these as a pop of Boo Decor. All right, so if you like buttons like me, you are going to love this button craft. I added all of these pearl colored buttons and black buttons for eyes onto a piece of cardboard. And what do you think of my ghost ghoulie? And speaking of ghost ghoulies, I'm going to use this globe lampshade for another ghost idea. We're going to add eyes with a Sharpie, of course, a bow on top, put a little flameless candle inside, and it's so stinking cute. I also did a girl version. I wanted to also inspire you for this project and go thrifting, get you some glass globes, and do one of these other ideas. I found all of these on Pinterest for us, and I am obsessed. They are so fun, so easy, and so cute. I hope that you pick one, and also let me know which one is your favorite. Let's not forget, part of the fun of Halloween is not only the candy, not only the treats, but it is also the yummy goodies. So when you are gathering all your friends and family around for just a good old fun time, you're going to want to check out these super quick and easy recipes. I've got 2 for you. This is my secret ingredient, brownies. You're going to just make the brownie mix like you usually do, but you're going to add one of those symphony bars. Once you do, oh my gosh, you'll never go back. Aren't those cute? All right, so then we're going to make some mummy ding dongs. This is for last minute people like me. You just ice them, add some googly eyes, put them in a cute tray, and there you go. I love having fun for the holidays, and Halloween is no exception, so we can have a good time. Don't forget, boo, have fun with it. Do some of these projects. Let me know which one is your favorite down in the comments below. I cannot wait to hear from you. Until next time, my friend, stay creative while you watch the next set of videos.